Height is like only genetics, bro. No matter how much I eat, no matter how much I sleep, I can never grow.
Hold up right there. While height is 70% genetics, you can definitely still do the other 30% correctly to grow taller. Maybe it's just a few more inches for the basketball team. Maybe it's just a few more inches to just be as tall as your dream girl, so at least you will actually have a chance. And if you're a girl, you don't want your boyfriend to be double your height, right? That would be very embarrassing if you guys like hang out at the shopping mall or something. In this video, I'm gonna share with you guys my experience on how I grew to 6'2" myself, with my parents being 5'6" and 5'4" respectively. Also, I'll give you guys some tips from a pro basketball player who is 6'6", so stay till the end. Now, there's probably a lot of you guys out there who are taller than me, who are probably going like, "Oh bro, you're only 6'2", that's tiny." Okay, yeah, I get it. I'm shorter than you, but my parents are tiny. Now, without further blabbing around, let's get right into it. Now, if you guys can subscribe, turn on notification bell, like, comment, and share, I would really appreciate it. Tip number 1. Stuff your face like a pig. So how much exactly do you need to eat? Well, that's a very good question. I'll tell you how much I ate. Easily 6,000 calories on a daily basis for around 2 to 3 years. If you want to be over 6 foot and your dad is below 5'10" or your mom is below 5'5", then you better be prepared to stuff your face like a pig.
But what if I get fat? What if I actually become a pig?
Well, the answer to that question is, the fat you gain these years can easily be shed off once you stop growing. So think about it. Short-term chubbiness against long-term alpha male. Which one would you choose? In those years when I was growing, I ate 4 or 5 of my friends' lunch like every lunch. And just on a side note, to all of those friends who I ate all of your lunch, thank you so much. You guys gave me my 6-foot figure and I would never ever forget you. Now you might be wondering, what if I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like pasta, I don't like bread? Well, that brings us to our next point. You don't choose the food chooses you. Now, back to me eating my friend's lunch. Well, I live in Australia and all my friends come from like different countries around the world, and they would bring all kinds of lunch to school. Whether I liked it or not, I took all of it. At home, I ate whatever my mom cooked. Whether if it's like broccoli, tomato, I ate everything. Now look, junk food is debatable. I know I said that we have to eat a lot. I meant a lot of nutritious food, not junk food. However, after a nutritious meal, if you still feel hungry and you don't have anything left but junk food, then by all means go ahead and eat junk food. Because all that excess carbs, even though if it's bad, it's still gonna give you more nutrients for your body to develop. Now my overall point is, eat like you're trying to survive. If you don't eat enough, think that you're gonna die. That's how you're gonna grow to 6 foot even though your parents are short. Now enough about the dietary aspect, let's move on to the next aspect. Tip number 3, exercise. Now look, by exercise, I don't mean a casual walk around the park. That is not exercise. By exercise, I mean full contact or sweaty exercise. Not only does games like basketball, soccer, and football, sports that involve high volumes of jumping, help your bones develop and grow longer, they also make you go outside, which means sunlight, which means vitamin D, and calcium, which would also help you grow.
I don't want to be a sweaty fat dude in front of all the girls. That's disgusting. I won't get any girls.
Well, my friend, the choice is up to you again. Short-term sweaty fat dude against long-term alpha male. Which one would you choose? Now, what about bodybuilding? It's also a form of exercise, but it hinders your growth. I'm not telling you don't do it, I'm just saying doing it will make your muscles tighter, which will hinder your bones growth. Well, once again, the choice is up to you. Do you want to be a really wide dude, or do you want to be a tall, slim dude? Now, personally, I just ran around in year 1 to 7 playing tag, and after that I started playing basketball, and along the way I also did taekwondo and kickboxing. So even though I was a pretty chubby dude, but I was definitely active. Also, weight-free exercises are actually beneficial for you. So as long as you don't go like 200, 300 pounds or like 100 kg on the bench press and the leg press, you should be fine. Tip 4 is that you've got to sleep at the right time. Now, what do I mean by that? You can't sleep at 12 o'clock at night and then wake up at 12 o'clock in the morning and say, oh, I've slept for 12 hours and I'm gonna grow tall. No, that's not gonna happen. Every night before 12 o'clock, that's when your body develops the most efficiently. So you've gotta sleep before 12 o'clock. Now, just how much did I sleep to get this tall? Well, I slept from prep to year 1. I slept from 7:45 every night all the way till 8 the next morning, and from year 2 to year 5, I slept at 8 to 9 at night, and I woke up 7 to 8 the next morning. And also from year 6 on, I basically slept at 9 and woke up at 7. And then from year 8 or year 9 on, that's when I only had 9 hours of sleep every night. But by the time when year 9 finished, I've basically stopped growing. So it's no longer important. So yeah, an average of right around 10 to 10.5 hours of sleep every night for those periods of time. And also, don't set alarms when you're too young. Allow yourself to sleep and wake up naturally. Because if you set an alarm, that's going to disturb the body's process of trying to build itself, you know? So basically, to sum it up, sleep early, sleep a lot, allow yourself to wake up naturally. And these are the 3 sleeping tips that I did and that you need to know.
But if I sleep too early, I won't get to go to all the parties at night.
Well, my friend, let me present you with a picture of me and my friends at my birthday gathering. And here it is. Now this is me on the left-hand side, the tallest out of everyone. Now this guy, he played a lot of games and he didn't sleep much, but his parents were taller than mine. And this guy, he partied every weekend and played games. And he also have short parents. Think about it. Now the 2 boys on the right hand side, their parents were like the same height as my parents, but guess what? They slept 4 hours every night. Well, it's getting a bit cold, so I just put on a jacket. But you get the point. If you want to grow and you have short parents, you better sleep like I did. 10.5 hours on a daily basis, okay? Now, tip number 5. You've just got to be confident. Now, what if I told you that if you had correct posture, straight posture, it could actually boost your growth in terms of height? What that means is that, as cliche as this may sound, being confident can actually make you a bigger person. Think about it. The human body is not designed for you to be hunched over. It's designed for you to be straightened up. So when you straighten up, your bones will be aligned correctly, and that will hence help your bodies to grow taller. And plus, straightening up and being confident can give you at least a few more inches of height. Because think about it, when you straighten up, you're taller. I have a friend who is a lot taller than me. I think he's 6'4" or something, but he is always hunched over, so everyone thinks that he's shorter than me, but he's actually not. Now, my point is, you've just gotta be confident. Even if you're 5 foot, or even if you're 4 foot, gotta be confident. Straighten your back up, look everyone in the eye, okay? Never hunch over. So, my overall point is, you've gotta eat a lot, you've gotta eat the correct food, you've gotta exercise, you've gotta sleep right, and you've gotta be confident. Now, let's move on to the next part of the video, which is probably the part that all of you guys have been waiting for, which are some tips from a 6'6" pro basketball player. Now, I definitely don't have the footage of the pro basketball player himself, but this is my friend who is his son, and he is right around 178 centimeters, which is about 5'10". Now, his mom is my mom's height, but his dad is at least a full head taller than my dad. So why is he so short? Now, what the pro basketball player told me was that genetics is definitely most of height, but sleeping well, sleeping for a long time definitely do impact your growth. I remember when I went to his house when I was young, and at 8:30 I would tell my parents to go home because I was tired. I wanted to sleep, but he was still very energetic, so he definitely didn't sleep as long and as well as I did. So basically, to sum it up, what he told me was that sleeping well is definitely the most important out of all the other aspects of growth. If you guys are, aiming for extra inches, so definitely sleep well. Take note of that. Now, with that being said, that's gonna bring us to the end of this video. Hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give me a like, subscribe to me, and share the video. And thank you so much for watching once again. And yeah.